Good morning. This is Mr. V broadcasting from his own home. I hope everyone had a really good spring break. Now that we're done, we're still at home. We were supposed to be back at school starting next week, but the government has announced that we're going to be home for a while. The school year won't be coming back into session until September. Some of you might think that sounds pretty cool, but that's 5 months. That's almost half a year from now. That's half a year where you won't get to see your school friends, half a year where you can't really see your teachers. But I do know one thing. I know the staff at Weston School is coming up with great lessons and great resources to keep you busy. So I really want you to think of it this way. It is 5 months, but it's not 5 months off completely. Okay? Now, I know I'm a guidance counselor. I always throw this in too. I'm also a teacher. You know, I've taught for years. I've taught all sorts of different grades. So I always say, you know, in cases like this, not that this has really come up often, but I always do say, you know, when you are at home, you should be keeping up with your reading and writing. I know some of your teachers use Dreambox. Some of your teachers use RazKids. I've been in the computer lab at the school quite a few times, and I've seen kids really get excited to play Prodigy. There's lots and lots of resources out there. And this is coming from a guy, if you've come into my office, you know I love video games. I love video games so much. Over spring break, I played so many video games. It was awesome. But now I'm back to work, so video games gotta stop until after my work day. So I won't be touching any video games till at least about 4:30, but even then I'm going to have to make dinner. So I probably won't get to play video games until about 5 o'clock. But you know what? That's the way it goes. In any case, I just hope everyone's staying safe. This is kind of a scary time. I know right before school is dismissed, I did take some students for some counseling sessions and talked about what's going on. And there were some students that were scared. I'm just going to say this. It's okay to be a little bit scared. I think adults are scared too. But right now, it is being advised just to stay home so we don't spread anything, that we don't get sick. I know at times it was compared to the flu, but it is actually a little bit more dangerous than the flu. And the reason why they're saying to stay inside is just to make sure everyone stays safe. One thing, and this might be more for the older kids, but one thing to do is, you know, check out YouTube, check out the CBC. They have daily updates. I just emailed the link to all your teachers of Justin Trudeau. Now, who's Justin Trudeau? Yes, he is the Prime Minister of Canada. And you know what? Yesterday, which was Sunday, April 5th, he answered some questions that kids across Canada had in regards to COVID-19. I recommend checking out that link. I don't know how to put links on my YouTube yet, but look up Justin Trudeau answering questions for kids, or check out CBC Kids on YouTube. It'll be one of the first things that comes up. He did some really great questions, answering, you know, kids had really good stuff, like, what do I do if my parents get sick? These are things to talk to your parents about. Okay? Now, I don't want to scare you, but if you have any questions or anything, you can email your teachers if you're using email. They can pass on questions, and I will answer them every time I come to work at Weston. And every time I come to work at Weston is actually working at home on odd days at school. But I just want to keep it nice and short and sweet because I'm just sitting in front of a camera. Hope everyone is safe. Wash those hands. Make sure to keep up on your Dreambox and Raz Kids and any work your teachers send home. And I will do another broadcast on Wednesday, April 8th. Have a great day, Weston School, and I'll see you around.